No, I heard you.
Okay. Did you entertain them, Wolf?
Yep, they are very entertained.
Why are there no viewers, Wolf?
I may have stripped.
But Wolf, the camera's not on you.
Well, they heard me strip.
That I believe. Also, hi, Tren. You've grinded so much. That I believe. There aren't no viewers because the camera wasn't on him, DM. That's fair. That's fair. Oh yeah, let me update the Twitch layout real quick. Oh yeah, let me update the and not listen to my own voice. Oh my god, that sounds so bad. I can't believe there are people who actually watch me. Not gonna lie. Oh, there is Tren. There's called chat torture. Oh, it's for Minecraft too. Each eligible use of bits in this extension subjects to Twitch legal terms. Streamer will achieve 20%. I'm tempted to do that. That might be one. That might be a fun one to mess with. Wolf, I'm coming to your base if I'm going to use that.
What are you using?
Chat torture. Basically, the chat can donate bits to create mobs that spawn around you or other things that'll happen.
Nope.
Wolf, I'm coming to your
Nope.
base.
You're staying away from my base.
Wolf, I'm coming to your base.
No, you're not.
Wolf, I'm already
Nope.
running to you right now.
Incorrect.
Listen, we can do this the easy way, or we can do this the hard way.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well,
You've chosen the hard way. I'm going to destroy the comrades.
oof.
Mm-hmm. Alright, let me jump into the other voice chat. Oh, the gal I was chatting with, Wolf, the one I was trying to get away from, she goes, "Can I get your Twitch?" I'm like,
Oh boy.
yeah, I'm good. I hope my Twitch isn't still on my Instagram. Because I think my Instagram is linked to my Twitch right now. To my Facebook. Oh no, it's just another viewer. We're good. Okay. Little bit of worry there for a second. Not gonna lie. Alright, open my campaign link, and then let's open my encounter link. Should I go get my book now? Are you guys planning to be arts and crafters? And yes, I said that terribly, I know. I'm just gonna go get them. Can't hurt to have them. Un momento, por favor. Tren, entertain the stream. Alright, Trent, thank you for entertaining the stream. This was Trent, everyone. I know you're all here to just see him and his popularity, but remember, this is my stream. You cannot just hang out just to see Trent. Move my mic away from my mouth as I'm eating. Oh, it is still picking it up. Wow. Do not watch just because of Trent and his weird actions. You know, I have a good idea for today. Trent, just for you, I found something. I have a great idea for you. Okay. Alright, I got this. I need to make an encounter for you guys real quick. Trent, how do you feel about chicken nuggets? They're not chaos chickens, I promise. I would never give you a chaos chicken. That's not cool. And they're called abyssal chickens, by the way. Not chaos. BRB.
Hello.
I am back. I don't want what you're selling. Trent, why not? Just imagine the things you'll get for them. Fuka, how do you feel about chicken nuggets?
What's the catch?
There's no catch. There's just
You're
chicken.
bad. There's always a catch.
It's just a chicken nugget.
That smells like bullshit.
It really is.
Uh-huh.
I would never do that to a chicken nugget.
That's bullshit.
It's a chicken nugget. No one ever wants my chicken nuggets. Why does no one like my chicken nuggets? Let's see. No one appreciates my chicken nuggets, guys.
Mhm.
No one appreciates my chicken nuggets. Trent has. Oh man. Trent, did you steal his pickaxe? I was wondering, Captain is playing Minecraft currently. Captain's at the spawn base. Have you even been on the Minecraft server since we restarted it? I didn't think so, because I've been on most of the day. Died in lava twice. Wait, you did take his pick? Oh, okay. But you've been on the server, okay. I wonder where Fraz is. Usually he's here early enough to talk politics. Okay. Let's see. I'm trying to think, what was I looking up? Oh yeah, I'm trying to remember. Okay, I remember what happened last time. Did I add the item to your inventory there, Fuka? The creature. Let me look if I added that to your extras. This Americano is pretty good, actually. I might have to go to Dutch Bros more often. Yeah, I did. Okay. And you guys, we said we'd come up with a name for him next time. All right. Yep, I remember now. I remember everything. It's all clicking. If you're happy. Oh, Jesus. Okay, wrong button. Never open a meme on while you're Twitch streaming in the background. That was loud for like 2 seconds. Ugh. God. I didn't think Wolf did. Oh, man. I love that he's like lost his diamond pickaxe, and I'm like, and I know he's gonna ask me, and it's like I don't even know where spawn is, so. Oh, I wonder if Wayne Wolf's friends can have heard anything for you, Fuka. You'll have to ask him when he gets back. Oh God. You know, I'm gonna look at the epic level handbook while we're chilling. Cause you guys are what, level 15, so it's about time we start looking at heavier situations. We need to do some proper dungeons. Which I know is shocking. Alright. I know what I've got for you guys to fight. Ooh. What is a prismatic dragon? Or force dragon? There's some cool feats in this too. Wolf, you back? Nope.
Nah.
Dude, those things are like CR 40 something.
I know, I'm just looking at stuff right now. Wait, Cat Lord on page 305. Wait, there's a Cat Lord? This is something I need to know about.
With our girls.
No, I just want to see what they mean by Cat Lord. Is this a Tabaxi? Because that might be a cool NPC. No, I'm starting to design the finale quest and stuff like that. I mean, you guys still have a bit of stuff to do, so I'm not too worried, but... Cat Lord, human form. Oh, it's a monster. Oh, it's like a werebeast. Okay. Jesus, Shurapok. A level 30 or 20 fighter, 3 levels in rogue, and 7 levels in wizard. Man, I missed 3.5. If I haven't said it once, I'll say it again. Ugh.
You've said it way too many times.
Well, I want to do a D&D campaign one day in 3.5. But I'd have to teach all of you how to play 3.5 before I could do it, because there's no system for it. And it's confusing as all hell, which is one of the reasons why no one plays it anymore. Because it's not player friendly for new players. Is Frask gone or something? Like, holy shit.
Hey, could you do me a favor?
Depends on the favor.
And
Yeah.
on the Minecraft server chat logs,
Mm-hmm.
could you teleport me to where you teleported me to originally?
Oh shit. Um. That's a good question, Wolf.
You don't even remember, do you?
I don't, and I don't know if I can look at chat logs.
Can't you, isn't
Not even the command logs, like where you teleported people to, or where you went into creative, or
I don't know how I would look him up. That's the issue. I think I'd have to jump onto Minecraft and see if I can look at the chat log. And like in Minecraft. Because yeah, I don't see any button for it. Oh god, it reeks in here right now. Logs. Latest log. Let's see. Oh, wait, we're good. I found. Wait, maybe. Okay, let me see. Oh yes, I can actually. Okay. There's a log. There's a chat log. I just gotta find. What? Jesus, I don't know what time it was. Okay, so Captain's asking if Wolf took his shit. Okay, there's
yeah.
that. I'm just seeing if I can find where I teleported you. Oh, I got kicked off the server because I was flying. That's funny.
Oh, that's hilarious.
So it's before the ice bucket challenge. Oh, yeah,
Yep.
I've got the chords right here, Wolf.
Sweet.
I'll just type them to you. Or do you want me to teleport you again?
If you could teleport me.
Let me see if I can. Server command /TP. Oh, shoot. Here, you know what? Actually, let me go. Oh, god damn it. I just had that file manager up. Let me grab it again because I've got to. Oops. Get the thingy again. Okay, give me a moment. There's the /kill. Okay. Okay. I just need that. Alright, let us see. /server command /TP. Send. Did you TP?
Nope.
Oh, that's why. There you go. Let me try this. No? Yes? Did that work?
Nope.
Well, then I'm just gonna give you the chords and wish you the best of luck until I get back on.
Oof.
I tried. I did try.
Yeah.
Well, if Fraz doesn't show up, do we want to do D&D tonight?
I mean, this is the time we did D&D without Fraz, so
Yeah, I know. I'm just figure I'd ask. It depends on what the vote is. As the room goes silent.
Were they both positive, both directions?
Yeah. You
Okay.
chose both positive
All
numbers.
right. Then I can look at those in a minute, cause I'll be running for a while.
Ah,
Are
the
those
glory of
icebergs?
Minecraft. Oh, you might be near where Captain and Jem settled down. 'Cause she got killed by polar bears earlier
No,
today.
yeah,
oh my
I
god.
died.
Oh.
That's why I'm here.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That explains a lot. Well, Trent's killing monsters, so I'm very distracted.
Fun.
Oh man. Gods. Well, we'll see. We'll give Fraz, let's say, till 10 after, and if he's not here, we'll start without him, assuming everyone wants to go still.
Alright.
Oh man. Also, I'm gonna be
Ooh,
staying
I
up and
found a
playing
treasure
Minecraft for a
map.
while, as well as some Stellaris, I think.
Ow. That's cool. That's cool. Oh, stop that. That's...
Okay. God,
Oh.
this chick won't stop bothering me, asking me what you guys are playing in D&D. Jesus. Ugh.
I mean,
Tell her I'm playing Nunya.
Nah, I'm just ignoring it right now. Okay. One chick I was chatting to wants me to serenade her. She doesn't believe I'm that bad of a singer.
ew.
Oh,
Fuka,
poor girl.
there's someone out there who wants to hear my singing voice.
Well, they're tone deaf.
Suddenly Trent is typing. That scared him so badly that he finally rejoined us. Oh man. Should I sing on stream? Do you think I'd get a
No.
DMCA takedown if I sang on stream?
Yes.
Do you really think so?
No.
I think that's a challenge.
Please
Do you think
don't.
I sing well enough to get a DMCA takedown?
No. I wish you did.
Why? Because I like singing so much?
No, it's because you're. No. No. Just no. I'm not even gonna comment on that. Just no.
Why does no one want to hear my lovely singing voice?
Can you take
You
your
mean your
spine out of
singing
your
voice?
mouth to cool down?
My spine out of my mouth? Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I don't get that.
Can you? Because pelicans can do that.
Wait, what?
Pelicans can
saying you
take their
sound like a
spine out of their
pelican
mouths to cool
screeching.
down.
Oh, okay. That's a random
Can you
fact.
do that?
No?
Can you do that? Then shut the fuck up. We don't need to hear it.
Wait, why does that have anything to do with my singing?
because if that's something mesmerizing,
So
can
is my
your voice
singing.
be? No, it's just downright disgusting.
Ouch! So mean. Oh
I mean,
God.
you're not denying it though.
I haven't killed anybody with my singing in ages, thank you.
Yet.
Ages. As in a day?
Uh. Uh. We don't need to get into that. Time. What is time, truly?
Well, we know. Age is just a number.
No, no, I learned that one the hard way.
Ah, yes, police.
Yes, I'd like to report a crime.
Don't make me go Karen on you assholes.
There's no manager to speak of.
There is, and his name is Prismatic Dragon. You guys are at a high
Yeah.
enough level. I think you'll do well.
I don't get that reference.
Prismatic Dragon is a CR40 monster in 3.5. It's terrifyingly dangerous. It's for like players who've gone beyond level 20 and have gone into like prestige classes and such. Yeah. Half ogres? Is a half ogre a normal race now in D&D 5e?
No.
Okay, I figured as much.
Half orc is.
Yeah, I knew that one. And orcs are no longer evil, guys, even though they enslave people and eat people.
They're
Yeah, that's their
still
cold-blooded
generally evil.
Nope. According to Wizards of the Coast, drow and orcs are no longer evil.
Wow.
There still are evil drowned orcs.
Yes, but as a
They're just
society, they are no
able to
longer.
be used as players at this point.
Well, yes, but I'm saying as a society now, they're saying that they're no longer considered evil.
Yeah.
Half ogre
No
lance.
one race is considered all evil.
I have a question. How do you get a half ogre?
An ogre
Mommy
breeds
orc,
with something else.
daddy, mommy orc and daddy human they love each other very much. And
Oh,
with a
man.
lot of ritual magic, out came a.
I was gonna say, how's that gonna fit? I mean, Coxley. Oh, oh gods, I don't want to know what that is. I'm not gonna lie. Ooh, new monsters, Desmodu. That looks like a big furry with leather on. Oh, hey, a Luxo. They actually had Loxodons in D&D 3.5. Wow. That is interesting. This is not the traditional Loxodon, and they're rangers. Oh gods.
Ha!
Well, rangers
How?
were actually fucking terrifying in 3.5.
No, I know that. But how does a Loxodon with fat ass, circular round fingers take hold of a fucking bow and arrow?
Well, let's see. They also get Berserker's Rage and Trample. They have Great Fortitude and Power Attack. So, you know, they make great rangers here. Let's see. Loxos are usually peaceful creatures, but they defend their territories and families with great tenacity. They are among the most dangerous of all the desert dwellers to those who incur their wrath. This isn't a Loxodon, this is a Loxo. Let's see, what are they considered as far as? They're actually considered large monstrous humanoids. So they're not that like huge, but do they have their height in here? Let me see. They have 10 feet by 10 feet for their face and reach. That makes sense. I just love that this is considered a peaceful monster. It has Berserker's Rage. Loxo herds are semi-nomadic. They move about grazing and harvesting fruits and nuts. A Three Keen, which is a bug person. Looks like the guy from Ant's Life.
Yeah, they have those in 5e too.
Do they?
Yep.
What's a Three Keen then now?
It's a trikine. They call it a trikine, I believe.
Huh. I actually
And
didn't know that.
it's like a bug creature.
Is that one of the available races now?
Oh no, not as a race.
Mm.
It's a monster.
I knew. Okay, see, I knew it was a monster. I didn't know if it was a race or not. Because, like, Loxodons did eventually become a race, so that's. I mean, I knew that portion. Let's see.
I'm sure it could be easily homebird.
Oh, I mean, I've got one right here. It'll take me like 2 minutes to build it. Oh, wow. Hey, there's even something. Wow, that's a really big dwarven stronghold. I might actually build this in our game or in Minecraft. Holy shit, this is cool looking. Does it have what the numbers are on here? It does actually. I'm gonna build this in Minecraft. Guys, I have found my build. This is gonna be fun. Now I have a model. I know I'm supposed to be paying attention to D&D stuff, but yet I'm still doing Minecraft stuff. It's just a fun game now. I don't know why. Alright.
Minecraft?
Yeah. Even with the
Oh
mod without
boy.
modded. What?
So I am 1/7 of the way there.
Oh my god.
Wolf's just gonna
And
say,
this
let's
is
not.
with the
Yeah.
acrobatic stance. With speed 3.
Mm-hmm. Jesus. I have a feeling Wolf's gonna be in favor of not doing D&D so I can teleport him. I'm still confused. Okay, I gotta Google what the fuck this is. I know I'm gonna regret Googling this.
What are you Googling?
UrbanDictionary.com. A promiscuous
Oh,
woman who involves herself in a vast quantities of sexual intercourse to the point of her own objectification. In other words, even worse than a common slut. Random douche number 1. Dude, have you talked to Jessica yet? She will fuck anything that walks. Random douche number 2. Yeah, man, I love it. She's just... Oh. Okay.
yeah.
Is that what
What's
you
the
mean,
word?
Tren? It's the word Tren typed into the Discord
Oh, that one.
that I'm not reading out loud. Oh no,
Side
there's
definition
actually
for it.
a...
Puka.
Oh, there's an actual terminology. It's an actual sleeve that implements that's worn and it increases length and girth. Wow. Did not
Hmm.
know that.
More you know.
Okay.
Well, there's plenty of ice.
Yeah, take some of that with you just so that way when you have to make the road back.
I don't have Silk Touch.
Oh yeah, we left that behind. God, the sacrifices we've made.
Yeah. You know, it's funny.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking.
That's never a good thing.
Yeah, I know. I died
Sure.
on my way to go get a bed.
Mm-hmm.
So if I died, I would respawn at my base.
Mm-hmm.
But I
What?
died before I could get back to my base.
Ooh.
Oh man. Yep. I feel that. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus.
Captain just made a portal.
Oh, nice.
Or got obsidian or whatever the
Yeah,
thing is.
ice
for-
bucket challenged.
Yeah.
Well, it means he has diamonds. He has a diamond pickaxe again.
Or he just found the one he lost.
Could be. I mean, I have 2 diamond picks to be fair, but you know, I've been digging diamonds like mad.
Because I'll straight up tell you, I took his crops and replanted, and that is it.
Yeah, that's what I
Like-
figured, because that's what you mentioned. You said that you found a diamond pickaxe in there, and then you're like, but I did not take anything, just for the record. So I was like, okay, no worries.
Ooh, what are you?
That is a good
Hey,
question.
hot stuff.
Is that lava?
No.
Oh, okay. So what is 1? Oh, it's a guard post. Okay. So I need to build a guard. Okay. So that's what I'm building now. All right, cool. I'm legit gonna build this dwarven stronghold. This is like awesome that I found this thing. This is what I'm spending my night doing tonight.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. I'm gonna dig this thing out.
Oh, dude, I found a fishing rod with mending on it.
Wolf, I've got to show you a picture. I gotta show you guys a picture of what this build's gonna be.
Oh, that is an underwater temple.
Oh, you should totally go and raid it.
No, I'm good, bro. Oh, they're shooting me. Please stop. Thank you. No, stop. No, I don't want it.
Oh man. I might require Wolf's assistance. This thing is huge.
Oh boy.
Then we're gonna need the TARDIS earlier than expected.
Wolf, come find my base.
Cause sheesh.
That's what she said. Listen, Wolf.
7,000 blocks away.
Just tell me your location, your home location. We'll write it down. I'll teleport you back and forth. We're gonna need to dig. We're gonna need to dig a lot. Holy shit.
Is it stone or is it?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna build it as we go. 1 square to 10 feet. So 10. How many feet in a Minecraft block? Or how many blocks in a foot? Let me look.
I
Minecraft
think each block is like
blocks,
5 feet.
feet. That's the
Or
case of
no,
yeah.
that's D&D.
No, it's 3 feet. 1 Minecraft block is 3 feet. So to get to 10, I'm gonna have to make it 3 wide. Just realized I was talking about on the wrong chat. I apologize. Oh. All right, boys. It's 5:10. There's no Fraz. There's no Uradesh, which no one's surprised by that. Do
No
we
one's
want to
surprised.
continue and do a D&D stream, or do we want to just call it and save it for next session?
D&D stream.
Okay, that's 1 for it. Wolf?
I'll call it.
Okay, and Tren?
Hmm.
I mean,
Tren,
it's
you're the tiebreaker.
yep.
Yay!
Okay, we're doing D&D. All right, Tren,
You
log
s-
out of Monster
All right,
Hunter.
let's go.
You gotta get out of Monster Hunter. Fuka, pick a number between 1 and 7.
2.
Okay.
200 gnomes are attacking. What do you do?
All right. Oh, yeah. No one's picked 2 in so long. I've missed these dice.
Ah, shit.
The Black Dragon rises.
We're in a stream. No.
Not that dragon. No.
Also, you're white, Royce. Come on.
Well, from what you can see, there's a reason I always wear dark t-shirts. I have a rare skin disease for those wondering. So, last time we left off, the party managed to seduce and steal an egg from the great Dragonborn Lord. There's a syndrome. Wait, is that an actual medical thing, Trent? Wait, sorry to interrupt. Trent, you've got to let me know. Is this a legit medical syndrome? No, okay. I was about to say that would have been funnier than shit. Because I know there's a legitimate medical issue where you can actually change your entire skin tone in like within a few hours. It's a very rare
Vitiligo?
disease. Huh?
Vitiligo?
I don't know. I just remember seeing it on an episode of House. Um. Anyways, so last time we left off, the party managed to basically help out the local lord, get Snicknesh a bunch of gold, and Arcthis managed to draw up a very lifelike design of Agent A, while Agent A went off and saluted his way around the guard barracks to get them in. At the same time, Snicknesh almost got eaten in more of the ways than one by the local lady of the house, while Agent A went and stole her egg. And then the party basically decided from there to run back to the inn, in which they have had retired for the night and had a crying child in their room all night. A baby black dragonborn had appeared with a almost crystal-like skin, or onyx-like skin, probably the more better proper term for this. And poor Snicknesh and Arjune are still in the same room, sleeping, dealing with this child, while Arcthis, Diamonds, and Machina went to the other room and slept there. And we come back. It is morning. Everyone but Snicknesh and Agent A gets a long rest. It is morning, the smell of smoking meat wafting up from the kitchen below. They hear of a commotion far off in the distance. The morning is rather mild in heat. You'd guess around 70 at this point. It's about 7 a.m. already. The sky is clear. The city is bustling, and all seems good. The child is quietly snoring in Agent A's arms currently. Arcthis, as you wake up, you find Diamonds laying on top of you. A very giant turtle had given up the bed and come and laid on you instead. You see Machina has already left the room and you assume he has headed down at this point for breakfast. What would you like to do?
Man. I'm gonna head down,
Okay.
get myself a drink, get Diamond some meat.
Okay. As you head out, you hear the quiet snoring of what sounds like a small child in one of the rooms.
That's just wrong.
He says as he continuously walks away. And an even louder snoring Dragonborn. But that Arcthis you're so used to at this point, having lived here for so long. Alright.
Yeah.
Agent A and Snicknesh, it has come to be morning. It's around 7 a.m. You can hear what sounds like the rustling of a turtle shell against a wood surface. You assume that that's Arcthis and Diamonds heading down. You've barely slept a wink as the child stayed up almost all throughout the night, screaming off and on as you two fought over who the child belonged to. Just like a true mother and father would. Oh, wait, did my network just go down?
No, you're still here.
Nope.
I know, but my stream on Twitch is down? Let me check something.
Let me check.
I just refreshed the stream. Loading, loading, loading. Nope, okay, I am still live. Okay. Yes, as I was saying. So, as you continue, waking up to the best of your ability, the smell wafting of meat, what smells of a bitter drink down below is wafting in the air. What do you do, Agent A?
Alright,
You've been up all night with this crying child.
child asleep, right?
Yep, and it's still in your arms, and Snicknesh is in the corner, asleep as well.
Alright, I'm gonna slowly wake up. Well,
You've been-
slowly get out of
Okay.
slowly get out of bed.
Uh-huh. Roll stealth.
Oh shit. Hey, I'm very proficient in these. Ha.
Okay.
27.
Alright, the child does not wake as you stand up with it cradled in your arms.
And I tiptoe out the room to get breath.
The child is still in your arms.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you tiptoe, Snicknash, give me a perception check at disadvantage, please. Let's see what you get. The almighty Snicknash does have a mic, but he is not joining us right now on his mic. He is typing, for those wondering. Okay. Snicknash, you hear nothing. You continue to snore peacefully, dreaming about large chunks of meat and Grandma continually feeding you. Okay. As Agent A, you head down or creak out the door. The door squeals slightly. I'm not repeating what Snickness just says out loud, mumbling. As you open the door, it creaks slightly, but otherwise the baby doesn't seem to stir. Heading down, it's rather loud. The bottom floor or the tavern, as it was, is rather bustling. You see Arctis standing there eating meat, well, feeding meat to Diamond while Arctis has a drink. You also see Machina chilling out, having some breakfast as well. The smell of meat in the air and food in general. You start to feel a little squirming in your arm as the child slowly wakes up.
Okay, time to feed it.
Arctis, as you see Agent A coming into the tavern, you see him
Yup.
carrying a baby dragonborn. But unlike every dragonborn you've ever seen, this one has almost crystal-like scales, very similar to Snicknash if you in design, but black as onyx.
Hey, Agent A,
Present.
where did you get a child?
Found it.
No. We don't just find things. Where did you get a child?
You'd be surprised on what we find throughout our journey.
Maybe. Probably not. Where did you find this child?
Mm, I found this child on the outskirts of the city.
Where? How? When?
Bob Ross looks a little more rampant to get information as the barkeep brings over food for the child. A giant turkey leg is set in front of it as it just starts chewing on it.
Yesterday, when my party met before we got here, before we met you,
Right.
and yeah, it was just sitting on the desert.
I don't recall seeing a child with you. Ever before this point.
As this conversation continues, you hear a loud thumping every few seconds as you see Snicknash walking down, scratching his head. He is wearing, thankfully, clothes this time, for once, as he comes into the common room. The barkeep, knowing exactly what's about to happen, just sets down a big thing, or a full-grown pig, fully cooked through. Since when, Snicknash, as you realize something, you don't remember ever being clothed. Someone clothed you.
Don't look at me.
The barkeep seems very bashful around you. He's a very burly dragonborn.
Oh my.
Is his name Terry?
You don't know. You haven't spoken to him.
Fair.
Alright. The child continues to chew on the turkey leg, devouring it almost entirely down to the stub.
I gently pat it.
It belches at you.
Okay.
As Snicknash looks at you, growling, says, "Do not touch my child."
I pull out the sandal. Say it again.
I eat the roll to bite the sandal. If you if you don't hit his AC, this is an unarmed strike. Then you don't get to eat the sandal. Yes, roll to hit. It's an
Can I
unarmed
roll to
strike.
dodge
Nope.
with athletics? No. Okay.
No. He's just trying to bite your hand. It's not something you would expect. Does a 26 hit your AC?
What the fuck else do you think?
Well, you never know. Alright, so as you pull out the sandal, Snicknesh just looks at you and kind of bites it, tearing it in half, and swallows. You realize that sandal was the one you had left over from Kilxius's corpse.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
I say you realize that the sandal was left over from Kilxius's corpse. It was the only thing that Zilpip did not take way back when. And that thing was barely attached to his feet as it was starting to rot slowly.
Thank you for eating that. Anyway. Yeah, no.
It was quite tangy, says Snicknesh in a growl.
Eat your giant pork and get along with your day.
Vor the pig. Snicknesh vores the pig.
Do you dislocate your jaw when you do
Diamond
that shit?
looks on, and Arcthis, you notice for once, you've never seen Diamonds look at someone like this before. You almost see a little bit of red in her cheeks.
Oh no.
Wait, hold
Diamonds,
on.
he's no good for you.
The child looks at Arcthis, looks at Ajane, and goes, Mama.
Which one's he referring to?
He is pointing at Ajane currently.
Good kid.
Okay.
As he points back to Arcthis. Ugly. Snicknesh
Well, that's
agrees.
just your happy little opinion. We're
Uh,
all subject to them.
It nods and continues chewing on its second turkey leg.
Little shit.
Oh, brother.
All right, as you guys continue eating, Machina staying very quiet, enjoying what looks to be a brew of something very dark and bitter smelling. The man kind of walks over, or the barkeep walks over, sets a drink in front of Snicknesh, smiling, nodding to him and saying, "This one's on the house." He goes back and pats the child on the head, continues to hand him more meat, and goes, "So, you took the lady's child, I see."
I have no
Excuse
idea
me,
what you're
what?
talking about.
Oh yeah, she
Whose child did you take?
she bought one of these eggs off of one of the lizard folk. Apparently they found it down near the beach in the Golden Dragon Town. You know the capital?
Okay, so you stole this child.
Extortion. What she
Snicknesh
did was
goes,
extortion.
"It isn't stealing, it's kidnapping. Get it right."
There are laws. This
Okay,
isn't okay.
okay. But buying a
You took a
child,
kid.
buying an egg, an unborn child, though,
Yeah,
that's
call it
that's acceptable.
adoption.
That's not adoption.
The barkeep looks and goes, "Technically, lizard folks have no rights here. So if they have an egg and someone dragonborn wants it, they have to give it up. They were lucky they were paid."
Fair. Once this is someone's property, though,
You're accepting it.
kidnapping or stealing,
Okay, okay.
still
Hang on. Hang on.
illegal.
Wait.
No, yeah,
Think
lawyer
it-
your way out of this. And Arcthis starts to kind of get into a defensive stance.
We can return the child back to its original parents.
The child begins to play with Snicknesh, grabbing on his teeth and pulling. The child has a good grip. You hear Snicknesh whimpering in pain slightly.
We can return the child back to its original parents.
No. The parents are probably impossible to track at this point. This child is property, and we will
That
return
that
it to those
that
who
does,
own it.
that does not. I don't like how you wording that. I don't believe a child should be anyone's property.
Listen,
The child goes,
there are laws
civil
here, okay?
rights.
The child gets me.
Snicknash wonders, where did this child learn such a fancy word?
Arcthis goes, all lives matter.
Snicknash
just-
Jr. activate your
I
civil
I just covered a child's ears. Never say that around that child again. How dare you?
Snicknash, or the child continues playing with Snicknash, calling him daddy. And the room goes silent.
I mean, a turtle wants to fuck him, and the barkeep wants to fuck him.
You
I
don't
just
know
wanted to
that?
return a child. Really? Hey, yo, barkeep, you want to have sex with Snicknash?
I mean, we kind of did last night.
As I just gestured emotion, really.
He
Yeah, I
vores
was talking about the
real
turtle.
well.
I stare at Diamonds.
Diamonds is chewing on a piece of meat right now, trying to get Snicknash's attention while she snaps at it.
I see that your points are
She's just
invalid.
in her moody teenage phase, okay? It'll pass.
Hey,
Diamonds glares at you.
Snicknash. Hey,
You're
Snicknash.
not my real dad.
Serenade the turtle, please.
I may not be your dad.
The child continues playing with
I'm
Snicknash.
the
He's
one
now.
you ever had.
The child continues to play with Snicknash, pulling on him in every way he can, grabbing his tail, biting on him. He's turning Snicknash into a giant chew toy for the child. Snicknash is fine with this.
Strangely.
Brother. But yeah, I don't believe a child should be anyone's property.
I don't think personal beliefs matter here. There are laws. There's
Well,
a
fuck
certain
the
amount
laws.
of order that you have to stand to.
Anarchy.
Anarchy? You want to see what happens in anarchy? When you take away all consequences for criminals? By all means, go ahead.
Using a child, a lizard-folk child, as someone's property and molding them into a slave, I don't believe that's a good idea. And this entire governmental system just seems relatively dumb.
As you guys are having this conversation and arguing about these deep-seated issues in the world, you are behind, or well, Agent A, you clearly see, and Arctis, you can clearly hear some bones popping and snapping as someone kind of walks up behind Arctis and goes, "In my day, we
God.
didn't believe in the concept of slavery. We just beat people. It was so much easier those days."
I look up and see the person.
Thank you for your input.
You recognize this is
old
Granny
timer.
Ruined.
This is Granny Rune?
Uh-huh.
I do not say old timer.
She looks and goes, "You know, it was so much easier." I finally got a voice for this one, a little more nasally. We killed people. We beat them. It was very easy to do. And we didn't worry about the angry or dire chickens. Those damn chickens. I'll never forget how many comrades we lost to them. As she
I'm
looks
so
off into the
confused.
distance.
Yes, it
Anyways,
I
must
thought you
have
were
been
supposed to be
brutal,
in the
Grandma.
Tiefling lands.
I am. Listen, these old bones don't travel fast. Do you understand me, young man?
Yes.
Good. Now, I'm gonna let you know, Arctis, that the church does not stand for slavery anymore. We haven't for the last 5 years. Now, while you were a
I mean-
slave, I understand this. I think you were a slave. I don't remember, honestly. You all look the same nowadays.
I was.
Oh, well, that makes this easy. We outlawed that, so the child no longer belongs. Also, in the Dragonborn lands, as we know, according to King Toutler, all hail. She puts her arm up.
All hail.
Oh god.
Now, he himself made it very clear that possession is 9/10 of the law. Therefore, as this rather chubby-looking Dragonborn fellow over here is holding the child, technically he is the owner.
Oh god.
Yes, Grandma.
Good. Now I don't want to have to come back here. My creaky old bones don't deserve this. You little shits are already enough pain for me. I helped you through your whole charity work. We're not doing this again. You be good,
Yes, Grandma.
and you don't make me come back. Alright,
We won't, Grandma.
good. As she turns around, downs a giant keg of what looks to be some sort of alcohol, and starts walking out stumbling.
Jesus.
Now I've got a young man to go seduce. Or was it a lady? I don't remember. And out she goes.
Jeez. Okay then. Moving on.
Moving
So-
on.
Okay.
Arctis suddenly stops playing Minecraft for 5 minutes.
Look. I ain't doing nothing.
I know.
I
Nothing useful. Now continue. We continue our D&D game.
So who's ready to go to the Dragonborn capital? No, it's not. So who's ready to go to the Dragonborn capital?
okay, one question, right? Still just weighing on me. What are you going to do with this child?
As it crawls back over to Ajane and looks at him with the biggest puppy dog eyes it can manage.
I gently pat it.
It coos.
Keep it.
Did you say keep it?
Keep it. I will protect it with my life. Because, as I point over to Snicknush, that thing is going to protect me.
Does a 6 hit your AC, Ajane?
No.
Okay, as you watch the child chomp at your hand as you manage to move it out of the way.
You want to keep it. You want to
Yes.
raise it,
Yes.
and you want to take it into an active war zone.
Yes.
Snicknish.
Arthas walks out of the inn.
Okay.
He just
As Snicknish yells out, "What better place to raise a child?"
I have nothing left to say in that conversation.
Diamonds sadly begins to follow you out, but looks back at Snicknish longingly as she walks out.
Go seduce her, man. She wants you. As I just nudge Snicknush.
Snicknish looks back at you and goes, "Everyone does," through a mouthful of meat. And grease and blood come gleaming out of his mouth.
That's hot.
Grease and blood, the man managed to grease up your meat for you.
Oh god.
Oh man. Alright. Yay. So as Arctis heads out into the town, you can see Arctis that it looks like a lot of the younger and like middle-aged men or male dragonborn have left at this point. There are very few left. The only ones you actually notice as you're walking about are the elderly or the very young. Eventually, Snicknesh and Agent A, as well as Machina, finish up their food and their breakfast and head out, looking over towards your direction, and end up running into you eventually. As you guys gather in the center market, kind of looking about, where you guys to begin to decide where your next move is.
Well, we have nothing else to do here, do we?
I guess not.
The child.
How is he carrying the child?
Agent A?
Hmm.
How are you carrying the child?
How big is he?
Let me look into your character sheet to see what I put down. I should make a character sheet for this little guy. Let me see. He is a total of. Give me a moment. Does it actually have a? He is considered tiny, which means he doesn't weigh very much, and he's not very big. You'd guess maybe about a foot long in total.
Okay.
And he probably weighs around 15 pounds.
Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure he doesn't even know how to fly.
Snicknesh
So-
goes, I wish to say goodbye to my father first.
Okay.
Okay. As you guys begin heading out, looking for Snicknesh's father, you eventually come past a few day laboring lizard folk. Each of them kind of recognize Snicknesh, smiling, and go, Snicknesh Sr.? You didn't hear? He got captured by Tautler's guards. About a night ago? I think when the Lord was leaving, I believe. The smallest one looks at you. They said they were going to do something like a ritual sacrifice as part of the war effort. He looks at you and goes, there's a big tree in the capital that's where they do the sacrifices typically. They tap the head off and let the blood go sink into the soil and let the tree grow stronger. If the tree starts to wither, it's a bad omen for war. At least that's what they told us.
Oh my.
As you look at your companions, your compat rations.
Our comrades.
Yes, potential rations in case of an emergency.
Rude.
I mean, he is a barbarian. Let's remember this.
Not all barbarians are cannibals.
Not all barbarians are dumb.
True.
That's true. This one is. All right, as you look to your companions, you stare them deep in the eyes. Each one go, we're heading out to the capital in your most serious voice. All if favor, is what Snicknesh says.
I mean, that was the plan from the start. I don't know what's with the serious tone.
What? What will we be doing at the capital? Because if I'm correct, Tautler is pretty much possessed by an allied god of mine.
Hello, Machina.
Oh, insight, finally! My
Take a nap.
advisor!
All right. While Agent A rolls insight, Machina.
No. I meant my.
Oh,
no, I'm not rolling insight.
Machina, to catch you up. The party woke up. They had breakfast. Arctis threw a hissy fit about slavery. Now they're
Wait.
figuring out where to go.
Wait, what was that? Sorry.
You guys got breakfast.
No, before that.
You woke up.
Funny, because that's actually what I just did.
Oh, congrats. All right, you woke up. You ate breakfast. Arcthus and Agent A had a conversation. Granny Ruin told Arcthus off and basically drank beer as a alpha check there, and then left. Arcthus left afterwards. Diamonds is in love with Snicknesh. The child tried to eat Agent A twice. The party is now heading to or trying to figure out where they're going next, and Arcthus wants to know why they're going to Tatler's castle. Boom, you're caught up.
Yes.
All right, so now as you guys are standing in the middle of the street discussing
Ah.
this,
Idea.
I love ideas. Lay it on me.
We overthrow the government.
Okay. All right.
Again?
for the third time,
If we have any good ideas, I'd be open to hear them.
No. This is a good idea. Okay, hear me out.
Why are
So,
we do that?
no, we're not communism. We're not going Stalin. So,
Seize the means of production?
no.
child belches.
The towns and major towns and cities we pass, we incite revolts. Very heavy revolts. so that the-
Why? What do we have to gain from inciting revolts?
instability.
Yeah. Why are we causing it though? To what end? For what purpose?
For the purpose of freedom.
For who?
Well, freedom and equality, actually.
Freedom and equality. Slavery's banned.
No, slavery is abolished in your church, not in the kingdom.
Far off in the distance, you hear a very Scottish man go, "Freedom!"
Heritage.
And the
So,
and the streets
while
go quiet.
yes, there is no slavery within the church's reign. There is slavery within the kingdom.
The child looks at Agent A with big puppy dog eyes and goes, "Slavery?"
No,
It giggles, "Slavery."
no.
This is a difficult one. I need to go pray at my temple.
Fair enough. No,
Co-
I
c- c-
speak
co-
Draconic.
co-
No,
com-
no,
communi-
no,
com-
no, no,
com-
no,
Communism.
no, no,
Communism.
no,
It smiles. Big toothy smile. Communism.
no.
He's learning.
Don't instigate it.
No,
Communism.
I'm not here. I walked
No.
away. Arcthus walks to the temple.
The
He's
turtle
just
follows.
in deep thought at this point.
Okay. It looks at you,
I'm-
goes confused. Very confused as it cannot pronounce that many syllables. Alright, Arcthus. Heading off. We'll come back to you in a moment. While
Cool.
Arcthus is off going to his church, what are you guys going to do in the meantime?
Hey, Snickness. Question:
Communism.
how do you feel about enticing a revolt?
Just yes.
You know the city better than us. Well, at least I hope you do. And since
Yeah, you know the city pretty well. You're starting to recognize this place almost fully.
and since the governor is away, I think it's time.
The child giggles. Communism!
No,
Oh. Snickness yells out communism in Draconic.
God damn it.
You hear a man off in the distance. Rise, my brethren.
Damn it.
All right.
Okay, so while that happens, Machina and we will be probably away from the city by the oasis or towards the church where Arctis is going, so you won't die in the crossfire. Is that fine? And no, the child is not coming with you.
Communism.
I gently pat the child.
Bite his finger off.
No.
Does a 4 hit your AC?
No.
No. Child misses.
You can try again later.
Communism. Slavery.
No.
All right. Snicknish is thinking for a moment.
This is what's gonna happen to Dragonborn kid if he doesn't shut up or something. I don't know.
Shall I rally the troops? Snicknish looks at you.
Be my guess.
All right, Snicknish, what are you gonna do?
Alright, Machina, let's get out of the city.
Yay.
Slavery.
I gently pat the child.
Heritage.
You'll learn.
Heretic. All right. I
No,
begin.
no, not heretic. Heritage.
Heretic.
God damn it.
Give it time. I just continue gently patting the Dragonborn.
All right. I begin to gather the lizard folk in my car. Okay. Well, come back to you in a moment, Snicknish. As Agent A and Machina head out of the town or head towards the temple. You realize the temple is in the center of town, probably the biggest place for the war zone.
I mean, no one would dare desecrate the temple.
It
Like,
does have
It's a
walls around
fucking
it.
revolution.
And the temple is well guarded. There are paladins walking around fully armed to the teeth.
so yeah, I highly doubt that anyone would dare attack a temple.
Slave we.
No.
Alright. As you guys head into the temple, the guard's letting you through, no issue. Arctis, we're gonna come to you. As you arrive at the temple a few minutes before the rest of the party, and hearing communism off in the distance, no.
No.
So as you
Oh.
come in, you see that they're at their mass. Many followers are chilling out, sitting at the what are smaller pews made of a mixture of like a blue painted bone from monsters that were slain for the good of the city, and honored to the great Faltharn. What do you wish to do?
I want to find an area of the temple where I can kind of pray in solitude.
Knowing a lot about this place and having pretty much grown up here all your life, you head up, kind of off to the side, avoiding the interruption of mass, and go off to one of the side rooms as you find a door. In it, you find the different not lamps, the different candles that are lit with blue light. A what looks to be a young mage is working there, helping light the candles with this blue fire. There's a prayer pillow set on the floor for you to pray at, and there's a statue of Faltharn's depiction, basically standing at the background of it. This is typically where most of the more common and common ranked or lower ranked paladins and clerics go to worship.
Okay, I'm just gonna, get on my knees and close my eyes and
You feel something wet slap you. Got it. As you open your eyes again, you see it's the washcloth from the cleric working or the wizard mage working there. And he goes, "For your troubles, sir."
thank you. And I'm going to cast Contact Other Plane.
Okay. Are you trying
And
to contact Faltharn?
I am.
Okay. I forgot you're a warlock. Was not planning for this. Okay. Give me a moment. Let me pull up something real quick.
I do have to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But do have advantage,
Mm-hmm.
which is a good thing. 16. So I made that.
Okay. Yep, I'm looking. All right, you get
The
5
first was a
questions.
2, by the way.
Yeah, God. Okay, you get 5 questions.
Okay. They do have to be yes or no sort of
Maybe,
question.
never, or
or-
irrelevant, or unclear. Yes.
Right. Okay. First one. Is it your will that we incite a rebellion against Toutler?
Yes.
Okay. Would this put you and I believe the Lucky, if that's his
Mhm,
name,
that's correct.
at odds?
Yes.
Is this the best town to start our work?
No.
If we do incite a rebellion and overthrow Toutler, does that work towards your plan?
Irrelevant.
That kind of catches him off guard a little bit.
You got one more.
Uh-huh. Okay, last question, and I know it has to be yes or no. And Arcthus is saying this, but like,
Mm-hmm.
who is this Zilpip kid I've been hearing so much about?
Actually, it doesn't have to be yes or no. That's the nice thing about it. It's just you can also offer a short phrase. You hear a thunderous pause as lightning can be heard off in the distance, or thunder can be heard off in the distance. Lightning can be seen off in the distance. And the wording that is chosen seems very specific. Death of all. And with that, your spell ends.
Well, that's no good. I'm just gonna stick with the rebellion for now.
Man, as you look back up, you feel something very wet and cold and slimy on your forehead.
Thank you.
The man
Is
slowly
it
puts away his, or flips his robe back on and goes, "You are in a state."
Ew.
is it one of the higher up clerics?
No, this is just a simple mage. And he's just here to light the fires and help with the visitors.
Was he doing what it sounds like he was doing?
You don't know. You didn't see what he had.
Only time to touch your forehead.
Do you touch your forehead?
Yep.
All right. As you do so and look down, look at what's on your finger, there is a strange blue fluid. You recognize it as paint.
Paint. I go and find like the nearest reflection I can see.
As you look at the, we have a queen to kill. As you look at or go and look around, you find a bowl or a thing of water sitting next to the candles. Looking into it, you see a reflection pretty clearly. Your face has got blue paint on it. This is common amongst the church. They do this to many visitors, traditionally to help in their honoring of the gods, or the god
I
specifically,
am not
Faltharn.
a visitor. I work here.
He looks at you and goes, "That's why I use the special sponge."
Oh,
Special
okay.
sponge?
Granny
Thank
Ruin's
you.
personal sponge. I will tell you, it's many years old. I'm surprised it was able to get away from the crustiness that was left of it.
God damn it.
Okay.
He pets Diamonds, and Diamond seems to oblige.
You are acceptable for now.
Alright, after this, I assume Arctis is gonna head out back out of the
Yeah,
church.
I'm gonna head back and try to find
As
my
you head
group.
outside, right outside the church itself, between you and the walls, stands Agent A and Machina. Just standing there, looks like they're
hey.
casually having a conversation. The child continues to say communism.
No.
Communism! It slaps its
No.
hands. Mommy's mean. It
I
looks
just
away.
I gently pat
It's
the
a
child.
very intelligent kid, having just been born.
Alright, now we move to Snicknesh. Snicknesh. As the Agent A and Machina just walk off, giving you the mission to revolt in this town, you begin heading to the local taverns looking for people that you know of any sort that you would recognize. You find something quite interesting. In the first tavern you run into, this tavern seems to have a hole in one of the walls that seems broken. The barkeep kind of looks a little bit younger and a little bit more humanoid looking, or human rather. And he just kind of looks at you and smiles and nods. You also see that one portion of the wall is busted in. You see it looks
Oh.
like the floor is dented slightly. And the man just kind of looks at you and goes, "Can I help you there, young man?"
I know where we are. I love it.
Yeah, a human and a few others had a nice little brawl here. Uh, well, not here. We moved the bar from the capital. Apparently, our Lord and Savior Toutler wasn't a big fan of it being where it was, so he had it moved here after our teleportation spell. So now I run it. But this is the famous bar called Nazareth's End.
Mm.
Yes, the great human king who was bested in battle by his own daughter and a dragon.
Wait. Alright.
Recalls that one of you got
Yeah.
turned into a dragon.
Yep, polymorphed.
And he goes, "Can I help you, young man? You look like quite a stout fellow. Have you met Terry down the street?" Well, you do not see anyone in here other than him. A large cow. All right, coming right up." And he opens up his bag of holding and pulls out this giant cow, which looks almost mammoth-sized, as this thing slams onto the bar and just starts to dent it and sets it down. It's fully cooked through. And I look and he goes, "Will this do, sir?"
She feels very confused.
"All right. I suppose you're looking for some drinking mates, a man of your stature." He looks you up and down as you begin to chew on this giant cow. "Well, I hate to say, but all the young and middle-aged men have been taken away to war. The local lord has sent them off. They're planning invading, what's his name? Some kid that was given the dwarven lands, I guess. Apparently, there's a child on the throne. They're planning to kill him. So, any young men, middle-aged men, all you got left is old and children. There's a child around here that's learned a new word called communism. I'm curious to find out what that means, but I don't speak Draconic very well. While I'm eating, I teach him about communism. Okay, about an hour goes by of Snickness trying to explain this to the man. The man finally starts to get the understanding. Goes, as a business owner, I don't support, but I respect it. So, yeah, if you're looking for the local lizard folk, most are being taken away to the capital to be sold as slaves. Well, new slaves, or sacrificed. I heard the leader of the Lizard Folk Rebellion group, known as like I think it's like the Shadow Scale or something of that sort. Something lame like that. He got captured and he's gonna be decapitated. I'm actually planning to head to the capital to see it myself. Oh, it should be here in the next, well, it'll probably take him about 3 weeks to get there, so I'm gonna guess it'll be probably within the next month or two. Depends on if the Fluffyoscus herd it actually does pass by the Golden Dragon town. You know how they are. Those giant squirrels are a pain in the ass. And with the armies heading north, we don't have many out here nowadays. He continues to wipe down a glass. Yeah, you know, Fluffyoscus, great delicacy. Pain in the ass to capture. I hear one even almost managed to kill that smallest dragon, or almost kill him. God's story that poor squirrel could tell. So at this point, Snicknesh, as you're looking about and just kind of chewing, you see something coming out of the back. A small goblin comes out the back room with a giant staff on his back. He just kind of looks about and kind of goes back, looks at the man, and starts speaking in a language you don't understand, as I assume you don't speak Dwarvish. Yeah. He begins to speak in a very rough tongue, and then seems to nod and set down a couple of barrels of what looks to be some sort of alcohol there, and then heads back into the back room again. The staff seems to give off a bit of a presence to it, but otherwise doesn't seem to bother you much. And the man just looks at you as you're looking towards the goblin and goes, "Oh, his name's Gabo. I hired him after his little group got apparently attacked. Apparently they're ravished by some wizard. God, I can't believe a wizard would do that to goblins. What's wrong with the people these days? These goblins are weaklings. I mean, who attacks these things?" Yeah, right. He's a weakling, but you know what? He's adorable and keeps the children entertained, and that's what matters. I mean, he is for sale if you're ever interested. Just figured I'd put that out there. I bought him on the cheap end, but I'll tell you what, I'll sell it to you if you're interested. I'm probably gonna close up anyway, so I got no reason to keep him around.
So we're gonna have another mouth to feed. That sounds like
I'll
a
tell you what.
dilemma.
He's pretty decent in combat. He has a vicious crossbow somewhere. Let's say 5 gold pieces. All right. Remove 5 gold pieces from your inventory, Snicknesh. And the bartender goes, "Oi, Gabo, get up here." And the goblin kind of walks up and goes, and just starts speaking in Dwarvish. And he goes, "All right, now you gotta speak in Draconic in front of this fellow. He's your new owner. He'll take care of you." And the goblin looks at you and goes, "Oh shit. I don't taste good. Please. I'm filled with poison."
Oh no, not again.
"We're gonna have so much fun together, Gabe." He goes, "But my name is Gabo." Yeah. I was at the Battle of Dragon's Gate even. I'm famous amongst the goblin kind.
Wait,
Yep.
Yep, it's that one.
Yep.
wait a second.
Yep.
It's that
Yep.
one.
He goes, yeah, I even got the. He looks at you and goes, I mean, I even managed to kill a lich. Can you believe it? Single handedly. Had a whole army of, of golems.
Ooh, I can't wait to meet
Yeah,
Java.
right? You're like, and then, the people who own the town tried to slaughter me, and so I ran for it. I returned to the church and swore my allegiance to my almighty God, Faltharn. And I ended up selling my services here. The barkeep's kind of ignoring this at this point and gone back to doing dishes. Ah, thank you, Voss. I'm here to help. You can't be any worse than this man. I mean, I'm good at inciting revolts. In fact, I helped incite the revolt in Dragon's Gate. I helped out with leading the great bloody emperor, the golden emperor over there. You know?
Hmm.
The elven guy? Yeah, I managed to help him out with Dragon's Gate. It was a great battle. Alright, I'm happy to help. What can I do for you? He pulls out his staff and it starts to glow bright red. He goes, this thing's really good at pissing people off. Alright. Next he goes, follow me. And he starts walking out the doorway. Alright, as you follow, the cow being completely, utterly demolished, all that's left is the skull being the only thing you weren't able to
So-
crack. Yes, Machina?
When do we kill Gobbo?
Wait, what? Say again?
So when do we kill Gobbo?
Soon.
When do you kill him?
Kill
Yeah,
him soon.
we don't.
Alright.
Gabo looks and he goes, all right. As you get to the center of town, right in front of the church, Agent A, Arctus, and Machina, you just see that Snicknesh walking up with this goblin. Agent A and Machina, please give me history checks to see if you recognize this goblin.
Why does his face look so familiar?
17 plus. I was have to do minus. Hold on, I have advantage. Hold on.
I got 20, not Nat.
Okay.
18.
You both recognize Gabo pretty clearly as yes.
That little shit. Snickness, no!
Alright, Gabo goes, alright, Snicknish, stand back, I don't want to hurt you, boss. And he spits into his hands and starts rubbing them together, grabs the staff, slams it into the ground, and you feel a very strong presence of rage all around you. And it goes dead silent for a second. The entire town peacefully is quiet. And then just like that, people start running out and attacking each other left and right. The town is brutalizing. These people are beating each other with anything they can find. It is getting bloody as mothers are slaughtering their own children. Old men are beating on small kids, and vice versa going about. There is a bloody battle in the middle of the streets. It is getting bad as people are getting pieces torn off of them, and Gabo just goes, "That work for you, boss?"
You know, for 5 gold, that's really fucking good.
As Snicknesh goes, "I like you." Gabo goes, "Alright, boss, I'm happy to help. If you ever need me," he hands you a whistle, "feel free to blow this. It's a summoning whistle for me. I'll teleport straight to you. For the time being, though, I'm gonna get out of here." As he looks around at all the Dragonborn brutalizing each other, I don't feel safe around here anymore. I'm not gonna lie, sir. And he starts he just vanishes with a flick of his thumb.
How's the church?
Church is fine. As you watch this, a bright red dust almost hits the church's walls and then flies straight up. Nothing happens.
Oh, they have a barrier. That's good.
The ground is hallowed.
When I say entice a revolt, I didn't mean. Oh no.
Hey,
Alright.
hey.
As
You wanna
Snicknesh just
look and
walks
see
into
what
the.
anarchy is?
Snicknesh walks into the church ground, seeing his friends just watching the brutalization behind him as blood is going everywhere and people are just killing each other left and right.
I just facepalm myself.
Communism!
That's not what communism is.
Snickness.
As the DM now takes a moment while the party discusses their next move to use that so I can use the restroom.
Why on earth did you do that?
Well, this didn't turn out incredible.
I said a revolt. I didn't say a bloodbath.
Revolt. What's the difference? No,
A
seriously.
revolt is where the entire civilian populace fights against the military, not the entire civilian populace killing each other. That's the difference. That no. God damn it. Basically,
So why are we actually doing this in the first place?
That's what Arcthus has been asking, and no one's given a super straight answer.
No, that's not. I need to give you a book to know the difference between enticing a revolt and enticing a bloodbath.
You mean inciting, not pricing?
Yeah.
Citing.
Alright. No, brother.
Sorry, I couldn't get the pill down to save my life. Alright. As you watch the
Choke. Oh.
Wow.
Did you just wish for my death?
No.
I thought he was saying chug. Was he not?
No,
He
he was
said
saying choke.
Oh.
Fraz, I'm gonna remember that, buddy.
um, I'm sorry.
Are you?
Yeah, that you're actually a bit mad, yeah.
I'm not mad, you asshole. You're good, man. No worries. No. All right. So as you guys continue, watching the bloodfest, the child just kind of puts its arms out and tries and begins to crawl towards Snicknesh out of Agent A's hands.
Okay.
grabbing onto Snicknesh and chewing on his tail. You watch. I put him on my back. The child continues holding tight on your tail as it chews, so your tail is now bent in an unnatural way. It's uncomfortable.
Hey, Agent A,
Hmm.
why did we do this in the first place?
Oh, to overthrow the government.
Why did we need to overthrow the government?
Thank you. That's what I've been asking.
To kill Talbert. Duh.
Yeah, see, okay, I'm on board, right? I'm not entirely sure why I'm on board, but I'm on board because apparently it's what my God wants us to do. So, this
Stabilize
is
the
not the
entire
best
power.
town to start a revolt,
Yeah, I can.
which I guess it
I can
doesn't
tell.
even matter
At
this
this
point.
point, yeah.
Someone decided to bring.
We're in the capital, right?
No,
No, we're not. We're just in a far off town. Snicknetch is homeland.
hometown.
Wanna do this in the
Homeland,
capital then?
As you guys are talking and trying to contemplate this, a man comes walking in, completely not enraged or bothered. You recognize him, Snicknesh, as the barkeep. As, hey, is there a reason why everyone's trying to kill each other again?
I stare at Snicknetch. Well, explain it to him.
Can
God.
you explain it to any of us, please?
He looks at Snicknesh and goes, is this communism?
This is. Mm,
Yeah, this is what you described as communism, right? Yeah, okay. He looks at it and goes,
this
impressive.
is Gavo's work.
You mean Gabby von Gabo? The famous actor?
I saw a little green shit along the Stickness,
Uh-huh.
and he pulled out a staff. I know exactly what that staff is. Cast
Yes.
it, and everyone went to go batshit crazy.
I ate a lettuce. The man looks, he goes, ew, why would you eat green things? There was
Yeah.
no goblin. Oh. What happened to Gobi von Gob? You mentioned that you bought him. What'd you do? I mean, he's a famous actor. Oh, he's somewhere. Okay, that's fair. As long as he's not dead, I mean, that'd be a shame for your money. He looks at the rest of you guys. Yeah, oh, by the way, I'm Raznik. Nice to meet you. Raznik to my friends. Raz to everyone else. How you doing? I'm the barkeep at the local, well, Dead God's End.
Pleasure to meet you.
Well, I think the weather's nice. It's sunny with a chance of a rainfall of pure blood.
Yeah, that's normal in this week. You should wait till the army comes through. That'll be even worse. When they see all the blood and death, God, the guys responsible for this are gonna be just impaled, at the very least.
Fair enough.
And I mean, I thought I sensed the church, but I guess I assume he looks at Arctis. This wasn't you, right? Also, you got a little blue
No.
paint, and he points to your
No,
forehead.
yeah, I know.
Why is it so thick and globby looking?
You don't need to know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's
Snake Nash looks at Arctis and goes, "I can clean you if you want."
Ew.
I'm good. This is part of a religious ritual. Thank you though. No, it wasn't our church.
Oh, well, I sense some sort of storm giant magic, but maybe I'm wrong. Anyways, well, I figure I can hang out here and avoid that as he looks back at watching some old man pull off this young lady's head straight out of her body, the spine and all.
Sheesh.
This reminds me so much of the DC comic Deceased,
Mhm.
where it's just like anti-life, literally killing everything and everyone.
Mhm. He kind of looks at you guys and goes, "I'm just gonna go inside and pray to our Lord and Savior. Not my Lord and Savior, but, one that's going to save me today as he walks in.
That's fair.
Alright. The blood and gore goes on for hours. Do you guys chance going out, or are you going to wait?
Do I even have a spell for this situation?
Are they the exploding kind of dragonborns?
What?
Are they the dragonborns that explode?
Well, there are Dragonborns fighting each other, if that's what you're asking.
Do they go boom boom?
No. I heard
Okay.
you. They're not exploding in any way. No, they're just killing each other.
Damn, I don't. Fuck.
What kind of spell are you going to use in this situation?
Dimension door,
That's fair.
teleportation, anything that'll get us out of this town.
Blood continues to
mean-
rain all about.
We could just walk out.
A liver gets thrown over the
How
wall.
about no?
Squelch as it
Look.
just lands.
I'm gonna go inside and pray to my God.
Inside of a different religion's church.
I'm pretty sure they won't mind.
Do we want to leave?
The child
that what
begins
we wanna
chewing
do?
on the liver.
Please don't chew on that. You don't know if that's contaminated.
Listen, if shit goes sideways, we're gonna use fucking snake measures and body bomber.
Fair enough.
The child grabs the liver and holds it in the air above its head and goes, "Communism!"
I take the liver and yeet it out of the fucking church.
As
No.
you do, Diamond is crying as she finally caught up to it.
I'm sorry, girl.
Diamonds will remember that.
Yeah, you see a piece of text that says Diamonds is now plotting
I've-
your demise.
A question.
I have an answer.
As all of these people are starting to kill each other.
Yeah.
Would I consider any of them evil or against
No, not most
what
of
my
these.
God believes in?
No, most
As
are
they're
neutral.
just murdering.
Actually, most of the
Shit.
people in this town are worshippers of your god.
If they attack Arctus, is he allowed to do self-defense?
Oh
Well,
yes. I mean, his
yes.
church
There you
isn't
go.
exactly against that.
Plus, at that point, they'd be attacking a higher up in the Holy Order.
Mhm.
As- I'm just gonna walk out and get the liver.
Okay, as you walk
It was
out,
a liver or it was a
it was
kidney?
a liver.
I can't
Liver.
remember. Okay.
As you walk out, you see that the streets are starting to die down. Few people are
Of
left
course they're gonna
standing.
die down.
Well, they're dead.
Because they died. That's
old
what
man-
died down means.
There's an old dragonborn that's crawling over to you. You can see that his entire back has been torn open, and it looks like his lungs have been stuck to his arms like bat wings, and goes, "Help me! Help!" As he just kind of just drops his head and dies right there.
That's brutal.
This is why I'm going lawful good in this fucking party.
Is anybody
I'm
good in
lawful
this
good.
party?
I am lawful good.
Ah, Jesus
This is
Christ.
horrifying.
Snicknesh is enjoying the chaos. There's a child wandering around. His eyes have been popped out. As you watch him running into poles, bleeding from his face. It is a gruesome affair right now.
This...
I stare at Snickness with the most disappointing parental look.
Child looks up at Snicknesh and goes, "Slave we." Thinking it's a bad term and calling Snicknesh slave we. Arctis, as you pick up the liver, it's very wet, it's very raw, and it's very slimy.
Yeah,
And it's still warm in your hands.
Stop describing it.
I'm gonna take that, and as I'm walking back, pick up the body of the old man, because at this point he's passed, and
Yep.
it's
And
time
he's
for the circle of life to continue.
okay. As you drag the old
So I
man,
bring
Okay,
him to
good.
Diamonds.
the blood-eagled
and
old
the
man,
liver.
dragging him
So you're
over.
gonna do. So you're gonna do Sky Burial.
Bringing him over.
God.
And sitting him in front of Diamonds. Diamonds begins to chew on the liver. It's very gummy, as you know. She kind of smacking her lips left and right with it. It makes a very wet sound as chunks kind of fall out. She looks at the body and kind of sniffs it, and the child looks at it, sniffs it, and both go. The child looks at it and goes, "Communism," and kind of looks away and climbs back up onto Snicknesh, while Diamonds leaves the body alone, not interested in the slightest.
Okay. And I just kind of chuck it back outside.
The guards are
Yeet.
just looking at you. The two paladins are like, "What the fuck happened?" That's the only
I
expression
just
you can
kind
describe
of like
that.
shrug at them.
All this, as you guys are standing there, just kind of admiring Snicknesh's work, you see a very old dragonborn, very gray in scales, hunched over with a knotted walking stick, walking out in full robes. He goes, "Young Arcthis,
Would I recognize him?
You do. This is the head cleric.
Of this
His
town
name
Oh, yeah.
or the religion?
of the town. He's considered like a cardinal rank, if you would, to the Catholic Church. So one of the electorals to what would be the head of the religion. And you recognize him as Rosnick Senior. In fact, he is a very well respected man amongst the church, very well known for being both sturdy and a kind man, and very ancient by Dragonborn standards. He's actually about 90 years old, from what you've been told.
Jesus.
So he's very old for a Dragonborn. He comes walking out and looks at you and goes, "This is your doing, isn't it?"
No, this wasn't me.
I
I
can
don't incite
vouch for him.
rage.
Who, as he kind of, with his other hand, kind of rubs the bridge of his nose. Who are these young men? I know Snicknesh here, but I don't recognize the others. And my old eyes aren't what they used to be.
I
Well,
still
this
recognize
is you know Snicknesh, or these are his companions, Agent A and Machina.
you know.
And he begins to pet Diamonds and goes, "So which one of you unlocked her?
Her?
One of you has one of the ancient weapons, one of the vestiges from the 12 Great Lords. Who has the staff?"
Not it.
Not it.
Not it.
Well, one of you do. I don't really
still-
care,
I stare at Snicknash with the most.
but let me warn you. That weapon is possessed by a giantess, Faltharn's grandmother, a very brutal
on.
woman who is known for slaughtering any who disobeyed her, and also at the same time flipping a switch and being one of the kindest you'd ever meet. Her personality's stuck in the damn thing, from what I know.
So is she currently in the pissed off mode or the really kind one?
Well, her personality was switched between two items: the Staff of Peace and the Staff of War. Staff of Peace isn't
Shit.
supposed to be here. According to the ancient text, it was banished to another land long ago. But the Staff of War, well, it was a weapon locked away amongst an ancient lich up in what was once a dragon's castle and his personal hoard.
That's nice.
Yeah. Anyways, I warn you that using those kinds of items, he ignores Snicknish completely. Those items are not to be tempered with. I already sense that one of you has the great book with you, or one of the two great books with you. I hope that young Arcthis has introduced you to Granny Ruined, who could explain so much more about that item.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have
Good.
introduced them.
And you know that book is gonna turn you dead here, or probably kill you soon, so that's good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, if you are done slaughtering the innocent, he looks at Arcthis a third
I
time.
didn't do this.
Yes, yes, I know. And you blame the last one on a guy named Steve, and the one before that on some guy named Urkel. I know. You're never at fault. He looks at you.
It's actually not him this time.
Really not.
I don't care. Arctis, you and your friends are banished from this town. Don't return.
But
You heard me, boy. Go. You're not welcome back until Faltharn is pleased with you.
So he's gonna have to fuck Malthorn.
And with that, the old man kind of walks back, turns around and walks back into town. The two paladins
Damn, didn't even laugh at my joke.
looking at you, kind of waiting to see what you guys are gonna do.
So, do you guys serve free lunch here?
Boy, get out.
Damn.
all right.
So as you guys Snicknish hunge, the man looks at you and goes, "Try me, big boy. See what happens." As you lot begin to head out, Diamond's looking depressed. The party
Arcthis looking depressed.
exiled, Snicknish ignoring the paladin's comments, so that way he doesn't get in his party in any more trouble. Slaughtering one town is enough. Heading out, you see more blood and gore as pieces of people are everywhere. It's so disturbing. In fact, I can't describe it for Twitch. As you finally get to the exit of the town, you see what looks to be on a giant, thick stick or tree trunk, a very large female dragonborn stuck, as if she was impaled. You recognize this person. This is the lady of the village.
Village.
Town, village, same thing.
Did it?
Snicknish points and says, "See? Communism."
Oh my god.
Child looks at Snicknish and goes, "French Revolution!"
No, that would involve something else.
Alright, as you guys begin to head out of town, I assume heading towards the capital.
How much does it cost me to go to the
Say what?
Nothing.
Okay. Heading out of town, you guys begin your journey towards the capital. Eventually, Gabo catches up, smiling and nodding at Snicknish and smacking him on the back. Looks at the rest of you guys and goes, "So, I did a good job, right? Revolution."
I just stare at him with
This
the most
was
menacing
you?
Yeah,
menacing
Snick-
aura.
Lord Snicknish said to do that. Yeah. As Snicknish says, "Fantastic job," and he looks at Ajane and smiles. He goes, "You look familiar."
Arcthis, his eyes go black.
So, I pull out my dagger. Shall I slay
And-
you or shall I stab you now?
Wait.
Arcthis.
Over
and
here.
I
I'm gonna
cast
protect you.
hold person on him.
counterspell gets off.
I counterspell is counterspell.
The chain continues. His staff is shooting off counterspells just as quickly as you can get your own off. He goes, listen,
Right.
listen. I'm not at fault here. I was told to do it.
I cast Force
He's-
Cage.
You do what?
I cast Force Cage.
Force
While
cage.
he's counter 4 cage. While he's counter spelling
Force cage,
Arc-
yeah.
Oh.
Arthur's counter spells.
Oh shit. One moment.
He has to roll a charisma save.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up his character sheet.
I don't think he's a charismatic person, so we have a chance.
Well, you're not wrong. Does a 10 save?
No.
All right. As I'm trying to find your force cage spell real quick.
Just describe it to the audience.
Yeah, I'm going to. Give me a moment. I'm just finding it. Wait, is it a spell?
Yeah.
Why don't I see it on your character sheet? Oh, there it is. All right. As a cube-shaped prison suddenly appears around him with kind of glowing bars, just slightly glowing. It's a solid box, or it's an actual prison cage. And it's decently sized. And he goes, "Listen, I'm just doing what boss said. He paid for me."
Can we stab him right now?
He's stuck in this cage. You can try and stick him through the bars, but you get the sense that he's kind of quick on his feet.
I would like to cast Summon Greater Demon.
See, I would
No.
have gone with Trade Water and drowned
Inside
Yeah,
the
alright.
cage?
Inside the cage.
Wait, who
How
are you
big is-
slapping, Snicknesh?
cage.
Snicknesh, wait, who are you slapping? It's a 20-foot cage.
Yeah, that's big enough.
All of you except the child in diamonds cease. Snicknesh shouts loudly, threatening to slap each of you. The child
I'm not
yells,
ceasing.
"Slave we!"
I stare at him with the most.
Listen! As he looks to Arcthis and tries to, like, kind of moving away from the cage and goes, I serve your god, you can't kill me!
Oh,
Oh.
he can't kill you, but me and Machina can.
Would you look at that?
I'm slapping them both.
What
Roll
you've done
unarmed
is
strike.
against our
I
god.
look at Snicknesh and cast Innovating. Wait, was it? Yeah,
Inebriating?
Innovating the crescendo. Yeah,
Invigorating crescendo or something?
Innovating the crescendo,
Uh,
meaning that
Innervating.
crescendo.
Wow. That's a
Wait,
mouthful.
yeah.
Whatever
No,
it is,
no, no,
you know
not
what
not
it
that
is.
one. My bad. Creatus Fortissimo, meaning that he will have to run away from me if he fails the charisma saving throw.
Make a charisma saving throw, Snicknesh. Put on your charm, buddy. Oh, gods. So much gas.
Gas,
Oh, it's more.
gas. I'm
There's a
on
reason the
gas.
flowers are dying in here. It's more methane than it is oxygen.
Dear
That
God.
tree plants
14
use carbon
fails.
dioxide.
fails.
It
Alright.
fails.
Snicknesh, you are suddenly feared of Agent A. He turns into a giant sandal before your eyes. That mother Snicknesh is carrying and chasing you with.
Wait, you're already feared though.
Yeah, he is feared, but he can still try and rage. With if he passes the charisma saving throw. Gabo just stops and goes, "Listen! Oh yeah, that's right. Oh, he is.
That's
Oh,
true.
you're gonna rage if he casts the spell. Oh shit, you're gonna have to attack with that battle axe. You're gonna have to do a wisdom saving throw to see if you attack the closest person to you, which currently
Wait.
is
Baby.
Agent A. No, the child is riding
The
Diamond.
closest creature to him?
Yeah, the child is riding Diamond right now.
Then don't try and fucking slap me then.
Don't cast the
Agent A,
spell.
I'm just saying, you can just turn off Force Gauge and then just run away.
Gobbo looks at you and goes, listen, listen! Before you kill each other,
I stare at Gabo. Speak.
before you kill each other. Alright. I serve Faltharn's grandmother. The staff, she chooses what to do. I just use her. That's my requirement. I am not the only person I took the staff for was to get vengeance on the man who slaughtered many of my kin. That's all I'm doing. And I got
Faltharn doesn't believe in senseless killing.
he looks at you and goes,
Look at that.
"Really? Your church doesn't tell you the truth then, because I can tell you from his own grandmother's mouth that Faltharn slaughtered half the giants."
He said senseless.
No.
He looks at you and goes,
Faltharn's father slaughtered
no.
half the giants, and Faltharn rose against him.
Faltharn and his father had sides. They slaughtered each other. And it ended up leading to the demise of 2 of the giant races because of it. Because they all picked sides and killed each other, all because of sibling rivalry. I don't senselessly kill. The staff just gives the person it's cast on the, what would you call it? He looks and goes, and he starts speaking in Dwarvish again, swaying from Common. I assume Arcthus understands Dwarvish.
I understand it as well.
I'm asking if Arcthus does.
Arcthus does not
So
understand.
Arcthus, you don't understand this, but what he explains to Agent A in Dwarvish is he doesn't seem to be able to speak it in Common. Goes, it enacts their deepest desires of what they wish to do that they will not admit.
And I respond in Dwarvish, so that includes killing.
That includes
murdering
everything.
their children.
Arcthus doesn't understand.
No, I know.
I don't think.
I'm saying
I don't
that is
think-
me.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't think murder.
He looks at Agent A and goes, listen, continuing to speak in Dwarvish, I did as the person who bought me willed was to use to go and cause anarchy. No worries. He goes, that's all. That's all I did. Was that.
You all have creative water.
I'm begging for my life here. I'm just doing what I'm told.
Or
As he goes
fireball.
back to speaking in Common.
Hey, Gabo.
It's
want you to
Gobby
ask the
von
staff something.
Gob.
Ask the staff something.
Mm-hmm.
What do I desire to do right now? And I cast Summer
Oh dear.
Greater Demon inside the cage.
He smiles at you with a very deep smile as his skin starts to turn bright red. And yes, I'm the Dungeon Master for those wondering. It's turning bright red. He starts to grow in size. First to 5 feet, then 7. Then to the point where he is now hunched over in this cage. His arms are as big as Snicknesh is thick. And he grabs the demon with one hand and the staff in the other. And just bites into it. Chewing.
Oh,
Taking damage during this. Barely, as he looks like he's barely standing. As he gobbles down the demon, he looks at you and goes,
Do it again, Snake
Staff.
Arcthus.
is defensive. I really don't control. As it kind of starts, he stutters and starts moving uncontrollably. Please stop.
Do it again, Arcthus.
I don't think that's a great idea.
As he kind of continues chewing on the demon, he shrinks back down and looks at you and goes, if it will make you happier, I will give you the staff.
And I'm not taking it.
He looks at Arcthus.
I'm not taking that. The sun's getting really low.
I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad idea.
Fine, she wants you anyways. Can you remove the cage?
No.
I
I mean,
fear
not
that
the guy
you
who
will
controls the cage,
escape. So
but no.
Yes, Agent I?
can you be able to drop the staff?
I
Inside of the cage?
can't inside this thing because it's considered attacking me.
Fair enough. Can I like leave
Make
a
a
little
bigger
opening?
force cage.
Sorry, Agent I, go ahead.
Can I like leave an opening for him to stick out the staff so Arctis can grab it?
Yeah, you could easily manipulate the bars if you needed to.
Alright, I do that then.
He looks at you, goes, "That's not getting rid of the spell." As he's still like struggling and twitching with the staff in his hand.
How long does the cage last for?
An hour.
An
How
hour.
long has it been?
It's been maybe a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he did kill a demon, so probably more than that.
Snicknish is just
Fine.
watching this.
With a snap of my fingers, I dispel the cage.
Okay. As you dispel the cage, he looks at Arcthis, nods, and as he goes to hand Arcthis the staff, as soon as his grip weakens on the staff and Arcthis grabs it, you see Gabo's other hand going down to grab a dagger, but it's almost as if he's fighting it, as his arm is forcefully being pushed up towards him, slowly towards his throat as he's letting go of the staff and handing it to Arctis. As Arctis grasps it, the Gabo just
Oh
grabs it and
no.
slits his own neck and drops. As you feel this overwhelming power within you, Arctis, which you can now add the Staff of War to your inventory, you stand now before, inside the clouds, a giant, burly looking storm giant woman stands staring at you. She looks very similar to how Faltharn's depicted. And she just smiles at you. Big
Oh
grin on her
my.
face. And looks down and goes, "So my grandson finally found a useless toy." You think you have any right or power to wield me and my abilities in battle. What makes you any more valuable than that goblin of weak will?
Well, I'm quite talented at going to happy little war zones and making some happy little corpses. All for tribute to my god.
The amount of corpses you've slain pales in comparison. The amount of dragons I had to cut down during my youth. Now that's a number. But you intrigue me. I'll be nice. Find the dwarf known as Dulkin, slay him, and take my other half. Unite the two weapons, and I'll allow you to wield me in combat. This is a request, or rather an order, from the god of your god.
So let it be done.
And as you find yourself now standing in front of the party once again, Gabos lays dead, having bled out of his throat. Snicknesh realizes he wasted 5 gold pieces. And the party just looks kind of off as you're holding the staff is beginning to glow. You could have just left him alone, Snignesh says. But no. The child walks over to Gabo and looks at him and goes, Slave we?
Yes, slavery.
Yeah, yeah. And that's a slave.
Slave we.
I gently pat. Oh wait, what is his name?
You never named him.
Nope.
Let's name him.
Snignesh the
Jesus fucking
first,
Christ,
clearly.
people.
As
No.
Snignesh grabs the child and puts him on his head.
No,
Slave we!
Grim. His name is Grim.
Why not just name him Legacy?
Grim.
Legacy.
Grim.
Legacy.
Grim!
Legacy.
It looks
God
down
damn
at Machina and goes, Grim!
I thought it would catch on.
Look, points at Machina and goes, Ugly!
Yep, that I am.
And it smiles and claps. He said, Glim, he has good taste. And that was the beginning of Glim Bloodaxe and his slaughtering adventures with Grim Legacy. Thank you all for watching for this session of D&D, boys and girls. I hope you've enjoyed. Come back next tomorrow for Rejected Potentials, where there is no child that is planning to slaughter them all. And there's less deity waste weapons. We will see you at
Boy.
2:30. All right.